Yep, we're on.
All right, everybody, welcome to Humanity Designs. I'm going to go ahead and shoot this quick video for you guys who powder coat and want to buy a tire changer. So the first education I got was how big your rims are and what you're going to do. I basically try not to go over a 20-inch rim, and I'm going to show you why today. So your average cheaper machine with a balancer, you're looking at about $2,000 to $22,000 depending on the package. You can pick some of these things up for about $1,500 to $1,200, but you're not going to get these arms that help you. So this arm here is mainly for low profiles and some of your hard to do tires. This is basically for your bigger tires, so you don't have to keep manhandling to pick them up. So this is really nice, but this, everything you add costs more money. So this is your standard duck head. So you have your table, and the top of your duck head and the top of your bar is only from the table about 22 inches. Now you got to take into factor the back knuckle. So the back knuckle is only about 21 inches. 20 and a half. So with that being said, when you start getting into these really tall rims, you're going to really struggle. I do them, but I prefer not doing them. Just because by the time you clamp it and when you powder coat it, the last thing you want to do is put this gnarled edge on the inside and tear your powder coat up. You're going to see, I'm going to give you a demonstration. But your average rim, like this one here, is 11 inches lip to lip. And then we're going to put a tire on there, and the tire is about 11 to 12 inches as well. So you can do the math real quick. 11 and 11, that'll fit. But by the time you put these in here and you go off the table, I'm over 13 inches from the table to the top. Now you're going to add 12 to it, so you're over 24 inches, which will put you right about here. That's about 2 foot. So they make another machine that tilts back, and the duck head and all this stuff tilts back, and it's for bigger rims. So if you're going to get a decent one, you're about $6,000. If you're going to get a professional nice one, you're about 10 grand. So you got to weigh the option of how many rims are you going to do, and is 10 grand worth it, 6 grand worth it? Now you can buy the knockoffs, or you can buy a used one for about 3 grand, 4 grand. But at that point in time, what are you getting? Are you getting somebody else's problem? Are you going to get a piece of equipment that ain't going to work? Are you going to tear up your rims? Like I said, the customer brings you your rim, you spend your time and effort in getting it. The last thing you want to do is get everything done and bring them over here and tear them up. Or let it go out of your shop and let Walmart or somebody tear them up. So try to get your piece of equipment for your rims like I do, but at the same time, if you can't afford it, totally understand, been there, shoestring budget, every day I'm learning something. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you the demonstration now on what a big, huge rim like this will take and a big, huge tire like that, what's gonna take to put on here. 35 inches is the biggest I can do because the tire itself from the back will start hitting the front. And you're going to watch in my video, it's actually going to hit everything here. And it's going to be a struggle, but if you do it right and take your time, you should be able to get it on here. But I don't go over 35s, and I don't go over 20-inch rims. But I tell people for the price, 20-inch rim is the biggest rim, but as far as these big, thick ones, I definitely don't go anything thicker than these. And even these, I tell people, you know, I prefer not doing them. So here's a demonstration of what you're going to have to deal with. So you definitely want to get some slime, and you're going to definitely want to slime this thing up. Now I'm going to have to take it off the jaws and put it flat down on the table so I can get my 22 inches to fit, because with it up, it's 13. So like I said, good old paste, slap this stuff on good. This is what's going to make it go on, and this will also help your powder coat from not getting all chiseled up and cheated up. I do the inside of the tire, do the inside of the beads, other side, and then the inside again. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick this tire up and I'm going to put it on here, and then I'm going to set the jaws after. That's the tricky part. So what you want to do is you want to pick the whole tire up with it flat and it's not in the jaws. Let's put your knees. So it's on here nice and easy. This is where you're going to be able to clear the head. But as you can see, you really don't clear it. She's tight, real tight. So now you got everything there, you're still not set on your jaws. So this is where it's important to bring this thing over and tilt it. You want to get your duck head inside now. With your duck head inside, leave it floating. Don't lock anything in yet. I'm going to lock it in the up position. Now, with everything set here, I'm going to go ahead and now close the jaws on the outside of the rim, which is going to pinch it up in here. Now I'm pushing on the tire, and you can see how tight everything is. This is what makes it tough. But the jaws are in, so I'm not grabbing the inside of the rim and tearing it. I'm on the inside of the rim. So if this thing keeps spinning, it doesn't tear your freshly powder coat up. Everything's in, all fours in. This is where you gotta be a little bit big. This is the fun part. So with this in the down position, you're gonna take this duck head and put it down to the rim. Once it's down in there, touch it, lock it in place. If this thing starts floating, it'll grab that rim and chew it up. I'm not saying I did that. Yeah, I've definitely done that. So now it's the fun part. Everything's going to start to try to spin. You're going to try to press down on this and get it to spin. But you're going to have to grab the tires and actually pull it. This is not single finger hard. That's the tough part. This is the easy part. So this is the assist arm. This will help push the tire down as it rotates around. Your duck head's still locked in place. It can't come in anymore. And it's still locked in the down position. Now, just kind of keep your fingers out of there. And voila. Oh man, I'm out of breath. So, now the duck head's in and everything's out and everything's out of your way, you want to release it. These big tires don't like to beat a lot of times, so take the insert out. Luckily, sometimes you can go ahead right now, put a bunch of air to it, and they're going to take it. I'm going to try it. It's not peeling. So the trick on the big tires, sometimes you can pick them up and flip them on their sides. Kind of work them back and forth. Give me 1 minute. You didn't need to hear that noisy compressor. Alright, so now we're going to take the whole tire, we're going to leave it on the table, and we're going to hopefully get this to seat and the back to seat. If not, it'll go to the floor, and if you wait a little bit, you can usually get them on. Now don't put your fingers inside of it. See? Look, that one took. That's just too easy. Usually you're beating on it, ratchet strapping. So, just wanted to give you guys a little insight on what it takes to do this. It's definitely an adder. Some places charge $100 to mount and bound your tires after you're done, but you're putting your work in their hands. And this is where I'd rather have this in my hands. So, thanks for watching Humane Designs. If you got something off of this video, that's great. If you didn't learn nothing, and you want to give me a thumbs down, well, go ahead. Thanks for watching. You guys have a good one. See you later.